What's up, people? August. I'm back to tell you a few more things. Today I'd like to talk about time and nutrition. But before I get started, I'm sure there's some people out there that are thinking, dude, you're hiking a trail in March. This is December 3rd. Why are you talking about this stuff now? In a word, preparation. You know, for those of you that this will be your first time hiking, you've probably spent more time, or you probably will spend more time preparing for this trip than you actually will hiking the trail. What does that mean? I'll get to that in a second. But me putting this video out and let you know the things that you need to know are just the things that I wish someone would have told me, number one. And number two, giving you the opportunity to see things the easy way, so you don't have to learn the hard way. So just in case, you know, you want to tweak the plan you got going, this is what you can actually use to, you know, to do it. I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep everything on an even kilter. You know, granted, I'm a man, I'm a minority. We said that before. I don't want to harp on that. But at the heart of the matter, whether you are female, whether you're white, whether you're Mexican, it really doesn't make a difference. I'm talking in hikers' terms. I'm talking in terms that we're going to share a commonality. We're going to share something, the same fate. And what I have to give can help anybody that's going down that road. Now, time. In 2005, I signed in at Amicalola Falls. Now what that is Amicalola Falls is a state park, okay? It's 8.5 miles from Springer Mountain. It's at the base of Springer Mountain. When you go through, most people do, when you go through as a thru hiker, you can go to Amicalola Falls and they have a register. You sign in as a thru hiker, and when you do that, you can see what number you're signing in at. Okay, 2005, March 15th, I signed in at Amicalola Falls State Park at hiker number 363. Okay, fast forward, in May of 2005, I signed in at the halfway point. That's in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia, at the Appalachian Trail Conference. When I signed in at number 81 as far as the thru hikers go. Fast forward, around August 8th, 2005, when I signed in at Katahdin State Park. That's at the base of Mount Katahdin, which is the end point if you're going from south to north. When I signed in at number 8. Now you do the math on that. Granted, maybe I hiked a little faster than most, perhaps. Did I see people that got off the trail while I was hiking? Of course, but you know, it takes a lot of courage to admit defeat. I can count on my hand how many people that I've actually, when I'm going to a road crossing and I see them and I'll be like, you know, everything okay? And he'd be like, yeah, I'm just going into town. And I never see those people again, you know. And then you have people that'll just tell you straight up, you know what, this trail beat my butt, I'm out of here. You know, so really, at some point, you know, people are going to leave. Whether or not they choose to disclose that information is not important. I'll let you know as far as a time reference and as far as a degree of difficulty just looking at the numbers. You know, if you read the paperwork, if you read the books, you know, they'll tell you that, oh, 1,000 will come and 400 will finish and this, that, and the other. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not really tripping on the statistics. As far as I'm concerned, everybody that sets out to do this trail, they're doing it with every intention of winning, of every intention of achieving their goal. And I applaud that, because I believe that optimism is a form of courage. And if everybody looked at it from that standpoint, then whether they finish or not, you still took something positive from that experience. So if 1,000 people see this video, then I'm talking to 1,000 winners. I'm talking to 1,000 people that I'm trying to impart what little that I can, because I'll have to wrap this up. Look at it like this. It's a threshold. We all have our thresholds. For some of us it's mental, for some of us it's physical. And when you get out on that trail, it's going to test you on every single area. whether it's mental, whether it's physical, whether you're missing your people at home. I mean, we all watch Survivor. than people out there 31 days, correct? Now, maybe they're playing up for the camera, but let's say on day 23 they get to see their loved ones and they just start bawling, oh, I miss you. Now imagine that amplified times 3 or 4. When you're out in that woods for like 60 days, when you're out in the woods for 4 months, you know, going north and you're meeting all these new people, it can wear on you, you know, and that's just mental. And then you got the physical part. So what I'm trying to say is, as far as thresholds go, I'm trying to tell you the things that you need to know that'll help you prepare and give you a little bit more strength to get over that bump when it comes. Because you don't know what's going to be the last straw. You don't know what's going to ultimately challenge you and push you over the edge. I can't say that I do, but I can say that I've been in this situation enough times, I've quit enough times, and I've seen enough people leave enough times to know exactly where the areas are that tend to derail people. All right? And so that's what I want to talk about. Well, that's the purpose of the videos. We'll just say that. So now I'm starting to digress. I wanted to say why. So we're talking about preparation. Why now? That's why. It's December 3rd. That's why we're going forth with this. So I'm going to log out, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to talk about time, and we're going to talk about nutrition.